Hey guys, Thomas Leroy here. I've been trying to make videos this morning and they're just all, hey, let's hang out and drink some coffee together and let me meander aimlessly from one point to another because, you're not in an actual conversation with anyone. But um, this one's going to be about socializing, or as they were saying in one of the videos, coming out into the world. I guess I'm a debutante at this point. Wonder what I look like. Wonder if this left side has ever been repaired or I've ever been paid back the way I was told I was going to be paid back. Because, man, it don't feel like it. Feels like it's pretty empty over there. Anyway, there I go, off topic again. Socializing. Um, we have continued to grow stronger physically, and we're able to now get around to do a lot of stuff that just became unavailable to us. So we're able to do more, and we feel a little bit better, and we're not feeling the attacks as bad. So our skin is a little bit thicker, I guess, and plus also I could almost swear that there were some good energies that were given to us a couple times when we were out, rather than here's some more of this junk. Um, so we're becoming more motivated towards socialization of some sort, even though, again, after living in a combat zone for the last 18 years or whatever it's been, uh, and being in a place that it seems like there is no me, but just a bunch of the enemy, you know, like I'm the only thing that is light in a place of darkness. That's what it feels like. Like, oh, we're the light in the darkness. Okay, well, that means it's time for us to move on up and out of the darkness. I know we're not supposed to stay here. So, we're looking for social contacts that will facilitate that move, our success and our victory, which brings me to another point, and I'll come back to it in a minute. But um, um, I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to be looking for as far as socialization goes. The only thing I can think is, like, whenever we go ahead and get this other thing going, this other channel, and we get that set up, is that it will provide a contact point. And I'll put in some time on it, if we're going to get some subscribers and stuff, some traction with it, rather than this other junk that they did. Um, then yeah, we'll put some effort into it, um, because it could lead to meeting with people. I mean, it could, but uh, again, I'm not exactly sure who I'd want to meet with. To tell you the truth, I'm not exactly sure what has been done, and or where we be, or what the condition of, quote, the world, unquote, might be. All I know is there's been a whole bunch of damn stories presented to me, and but again, here's the thing that my allies and friends and other people of the day have to understand. If you show up being friendly, talking to me, just please understand it's my duty to not trust you at this point. After everything that I've gone through, the only lesson being, don't trust anyone or anything at all. Now that's a hell of a lesson, um, given to me by people that are of hell, I guess, and or on their way there. That's all I can imagine regarding that. So socializing, what do we want? To leave and never return, to not have a need to return, to go home. Now we told them that, like over 15 years ago. And since then, everything, became a lot more complicated, and they put us through some type of losses, and we were diminished in some ways, it seems like, and which, if you want a war over, if you wanted to do things that would create a war later, then it looks like it's been done. Um, But I hear people talking about after the war and this and that, and how we're supposed to be coming into this great time where we get everything we want and everything's going our way, and we'll have as much money as we'd like and be as successful as we'd like, which sounds like it's all just a fantasy dream world or something. I don't know that these things don't coincide with the actual world, but again, most of that, all that sounds to me like a bunch of consolation prize. Like you can never ever actually have what you actually wanted to begin with, like what your goals were. It's always like, when do I get to go home? When do I get to go back to the light? I was promised that my life would be returned to life. So we're still, that's our goal, is to return to the light. I am a light on my way back to the light, back to heaven. It's our goal, is to just go back up to heaven and probably go higher and to release, more than likely cut all the cords and not ever return. I think that's our goal. I think that's what our goal is. I think it's been our only goal for a long, 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 long time. Um, so the socializing, I don't know. I should probably make a separate video on love, which is the romantic love, which seems to be nothing more than another enemy plot. But no, we don't want to suffer for anybody, anything. Thanks anyway. For any reason. I mean, I'd have to have all that written out, and I'd have to be able to look at it and go, yeah, okay. It'd have to be spelled out in no uncertain terms as to why or what it would be and why I would do it and what they'd get out of it and what I'd get out of it. But no, I'm not interested in playing Christ to anybody at this point. I'm not playing. We don't want to be the sacrifice for anyone or anything. As far as I can tell, it's pointless and useless. And all that happened was we were used to facilitate and further the aims of them that are evil, which that's nothing I wanted to do. Like I said, we didn't want to invest in a dark world or dark entities either. If there's children that's been made, then I consider that an abomination. Make of that what you will. Okay. An awful lot of what was projected at me as the big fear of the other people was that I was this, that, or another type of insensitive tyrant type of. Well, I think that you've done everything that you could possibly do to manufacture that individual, someone who looks at people and sees that they're either of this or they're of that, and that's all there is to it, because there's no reason to think otherwise until they've either stepped across the line onto, you see what I'm saying? If it's black, it's black. Call a spade, right? That's who I am. All that lovey-dovey, frilly, everything is beautiful in its own way kind of feel from way back when, it's gone, man. That is gone. You can only torture and victimize someone for so long before that kind of stuff just goes away. Just goes away completely. Or, it's put in a place where it can be reserved for when they're in a good place with good people. In other words, people worth pleasing, people worth caring about. Otherwise, it's like I'm just playing through here and trying to get out as quickly as we possibly can. In other words, same damn thing we've been trying to do. Well, blessed thing that we've been trying to do for like the last 15 years. And we tried to do that as peacefully and as lovingly as possible, trying to use reason. Of course, none of that really seemed to work, did it? So it's a whole different thing for us now. Like I say, those that go to war against me, heaven is going to war against. That's the way that'll go. Those people will lose. So I think that we've pretty much come to the end of the experiment. I know one group said, as long as we keep talking, I don't, that's not what happened. It degenerated into something else. So I don't see how it could ever come back. I saw the other day where someone has great hope that some of them were talking, this story of, oh, how it's going to go on for a long time and it will be a long time before Jesus comes back and this. I don't think so. I don't believe. I believe there's going to have to be a morning after, and there's going to have to be changes made, because we're going to need to recoup our losses, recover stuff, and rebuild things. So I kind of get the idea from what I've seen that that's it doesn't. I don't know. Hey, maybe we're just going to be entering into a sweet, pretty, happy dream world of some sort. Then I guess that'd be fine. That if we are actually getting everything we want and everything's just sweet and fine and happy and nice, I guess that would be kind of like going to heaven, wouldn't it? Um, but yeah, up is our real up and away. That's our only real goal. So I'm seeing predictions, and I will tell you that we do feel better, and we are more amiable towards the idea of social interactions, business interactions. Of what's it going to pay me? Is what I'm looking at. Um, because if it's one of those things of, well, it's a big charity case and it doesn't provide you anything and it's just going to be a drain on you, I'm not interested a bit. Thanks anyway, go away and move along. You're not wanted or needed, go away. We're not here to do any charity work right now. It's really all about fixing up what's been broken, I guess, is all we can. And we're not exactly sure how or where we're going to get that done. So, love, well, that's again a different story. But yeah, we're looking forward to meeting with better people, meeting with the kind of people that we would like to be socialized with, and so we're going to be looking forward to that real soon. All I can say is thanks again for all the love and support that we've been receiving, because it is making a difference and it is bringing us higher. We do continue to climb higher and higher every day. And, the sky, this is why I like blue so much. The sky is home. It's where we feel best, I do believe. Dressed in blue, in a blue car, however you want to put it. It always seems to be like, yeah, this is perfect. Blue is so that leads me again to some of the other things, our future self thing. I have to refer to that. Okay, so I want to get off this and we'll address a couple other points. Like I say, if nothing else, these are going to be things that we're going to be able to pull over to the next channel and utilize. If nothing else, we can utilize it as well, it's okay, but I need to change it here, there. In the next channel, I do believe we're probably going to be scripting things so that we're staying on topic, and these messages can be more compartmentalized. If they're any importance at all, I don't know that channel is going to go anywhere or do anything, but I'm told that, yeah, it certainly will, that it's going to blow up, and they're going to make sure that we're known by everyone everywhere for some reason. And all I can think is, well, I mean, the only way I can excuse it is it says in the book, whenever your light comes up and blah, 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 you're a city on a hill, yada, yada. In other words, you're supposed to get out there and demonstrate that you're a part of that. And I can't say that I've got all these good deeds to point to, because, hey, crippled by darkness is just what it is. And my testimony is not one that I would have liked to have given. That's the problem with my testimony. It is one more of, oh, kids, you are in a bad place, and it's not going to be, I can't really offer too damn much hope for you. That's just not the best message, is it? Is it?